Hi, guys. Continuing on. So, when we left off, the carpenter had fallen asleep after they were all sitting up in their tubs underneath the roof. Let's see what happens next. Down by their ladders, stalking from on high, came Nicholas and Allison and sped softly downstairs without a word to bed. Okay, so Nick and Allison sneak off to bed. And where this carpenter was wont to be, the revelers started, and the melody. They're having a good time. And thus lay Nicholas and Allison, busy in solace and the quest of fun. It's a lovely euphemism. Until the bell of lauds had started ringing. Lauds is the morning prayers. And so that would be a sign that the day is starting, and so they should probably wrap it up. And in the chants, friars began their singing. This parish clerk, this amorous Absalom, love-stricken still and very woebegone, upon the Monday was in company at Osney with his friends of jollity, and chanced to ask a registered cloisterer. A cloisterer is someone who doesn't leave the house or area. What had become of John the carpenter? The fellow drew him out of church to say, "Don't know, not been at work since Saturday. I can't say where he is. I think he went to fetch the abbot timber he has sent. Often enough for timber has to go out to the grange and stop a day or so. If not, he's certainly at home today, but where he is, I can't exactly say." So Absalom was asking where husband was. Now, why would Absalom ask that? Maybe because he wants to get his chance alone with the wife as well, since everyone seems to be in love with her. So he's found out that the carpenter is not around, so maybe he'll see what's going on. Absalom was a jolly lad and light of heart that I haven't seen him. Of heart he thought, "I'll stay awake tonight. I'm certain I haven't seen him stirring about his house since dawn. It's safe inferring that he's away. As I'm alive, I'll go and tap his window softly at the crow of cock. The sill is low set on the wall." Remember, a cock crows at dawn, so he's going to come by at dawn and knock on Allison's window. Now, what is going on right now in that bedroom? Is it the carpenter? No, it is not. It is Allison and Nicholas, but Absalom doesn't know this. Okay. "I shall see Allison and tell her all. My love longing and I can hardly miss some favor from her, at the least a kiss." Oh, he's hoping for at least a kiss. How nice. "I'll get some satisfaction anyway. There's been an itching in my mouth all day. And that's a sign of kissing at the least. And all last night I dreamt about a feast. I think I'll go and sleep an hour or two, then wake and have some fun. That's what I'll do." All right, so he says he sees signs that he is going to get kissed because his mouth was itching all day. And he dreamt about having a feast, and he's hoping that that feast will be Allison's lips. Ooh. Okay. The first cock crew at last, and thereupon uprose this jolly lover Absalom, in gayest clothes garnished with that and this, but first he chewed a grain of licorice, to charm his breath before he combed his hair. Oh, nice. So he is flavoring his mouth. He's so he has fresh breath, and he combed his hair. He's looking good. Under his tongue, the comfit. A comfit is a little candy. That's the licorice. Nestling there would make him gracious. he began to roam. Towards the carpenters he reached their home, and by the casement window took his stand. Breast high it stood, no higher than his hand. So he's like looking into the window like this. Like it comes up to like his chest area-ish. He gave a cough, a semi-sound. Allison, honeycomb, are you around? Sweet cinnamon, my little pretty bird. Sweetheart, wake up and say a little word. You seldom think of me in all my woe. I sweat for love of you wherever I go. No wonder if I do, I pine and bleat, like any lambkin hungering for the teat. Nice. Believe me, darling, I'm so deep in love. I croon with longing like a turtle dove. I eat as little as a girl at school. All right, so he starts calling to Allison, and he says that he is like a lambkin hungering for his mother's milk, and like a turtle dove cooing after his love. And he wants to know if she's been thinking about him. And she says, go away. She answered, you tomfool, there's no come up and kiss me here for you. I love another, and why shouldn't I too? Better than you, by Jesu, Absalom. Take yourself off, or I'll throw a stone. I want to get some sleep. You go to hell. Oh, real nice lady. All right. So Allison says, go away. I'm going to throw a rock at you. And she also tells him to go to hell, which is lovely. Alas, said Absalom, I knew it well. True love is always mocked and girded at. So kiss me, if you can't do more than that, for Jesu's love and for the love of me. And if I do, will you go off, she said. Promise you, darling, answered Absalom. Get ready, then. Wait, I'll put something on, she said, and then she added under breath to Nicholas, hush, we shall laugh to death. Okay, so he says, give me a kiss, and I will go away. And she says, okay, you promise? And she says, yes. But then she turns to Nick, give kiss, and Absalom will leave. But then she turns to Nick and she says, oh, we're going to laugh about something in just a second. What is she going to do? This Absalom went down upon his knees. I am Lord, he thought, and by degrees. There may be more to come. The plot may thicken. Mercy, my love, he said. Your mouth, my chicken. Lovely. So he called her mouth his chicken that he wants to gobble up. Lovely. She flung the window open then in haste and said, have done. Come on, no time to waste. The neighbors here are always on the spy. Absalom started wiping his mouth dry. Dark was the night as pitch, as black as coal, and at the window out she put her hole. And Absalom, so fortune framed the farce, put up his mouth and kissed her naked arse. Nice! So she put her butt out the window. And Absalom kisses it. But wait, there's more. Most savorously, before he knew of this. And back he started. Something was amiss. He knew quite well a woman has no beard. Yet something rough and hairy had appeared. What have I done, he said. Can that be you? Tee, she cried, and clapped the window too. So her butt is hairy. And he felt it tickling his face, and he thought it was like a beard. That's how hairy her butt was. That is so gross. Plus, then she just goes, ha ha ha, and goes back in. How nice. Off went poor Absalom sadly through the dark. A beard, cried Nicholas the spark. God's body, that was something like a joke. And Absalom, overhearing what he spoke, bit on his lips and nearly threw a fit, in rage, and thought, I'll pay you back for it. Ooh, Absalom is not happy. He's going to get revenge. Okay. Who's busy rubbing, scraping at his lips, with dust, with sand, with straw, with cloth, with chips. But Absalom, he thought, I'll bring him down. I won't let this go for all the town. I'll take my soul and sell it to the devil. To be revenged upon him, I'll get level. Oh God, why did I let myself be fooled? The fiery heat of love by now had cooled. For from the time he kissed her hinder parts, hinder means the behind parts, he didn't give a tinker's curse for tarts. He no longer loves her. His malady, his illness, was cured by this endeavor, and he defied all paramours, whatever. Remember what paramours means? Lovers. So weeping like a child that has been whipped, he turned away. Across the road he slipped, and called on Gervase. Gervase was a smith. His forage was full of things for plowing with. Okay, so he's going to go visit the smith. Now, a smith is the person who shapes metal and stuff like that, like does the hammering on the anvil with like horseshoes and things like that. So he's going to go talk to Gervase, the smith. Let me see. Okay. And he was busy sharpening a share. Absalom knocked, and with an easy air called, Gervase, open up the door, come on. What's that? Who's there? It's me, it's Absalom. You're early up. Hey, Bennett. Oh, what Absalom? By Jesus' blessed tree. You're up early. You're early up. Hey, Benedict. What's wrong? Some jolly girl, as like as not, has coaxed you out and set you on the trot. Blessed Saint Noet. You know the thing I mean. But Absalom, who didn't give a bean, for all his joking, offered no debate. He had a good deal more upon his plate. Then Gervase knew and said, would it be fair to borrow the coulter in the chimney there? A coulter is it's like a hot blade used for shaping and that sort of stuff for the smith. To borrow the coulter in the chimney there, the hot one. See it? I have a job to do. It won't take long. I'll bring it back to you. Gervase replied, why, if you ask for gold, a bag of sovereigns, or of wealth untold, it should be yours, as I'm an honest smith. But Christ, why borrow that to do it with? Let that, said Absalom, be as it may. You'll hear about it all some other day. So he borrows a hot poker, but he won't tell him what it's for. All right, we're going to stop there, and you'll have to